like to shed some light on the distinction between jealousy and envy. So, obviously, a lot of people use both words interchangeably, kind of like assuming that they're the same thing, but they're really not. So, jealousy is a word that is used to signify when you have something and you are threatened by somebody else who's going to take it away from you. So, this could be in terms of like a job, it could be in terms of a partner. So that's really what jealousy is about. There's a level of betrayal when it comes to jealousy. Envy, on the other hand, is a little bit different. So envy is like looking at somebody and seeing that they have something that you want. And so that's where a person would become envious of the other person. So that involves like a sense of inferiority where you don't have an attribute or something that the other person does. So jealousy and envy are quite distinct in that aspect. Also, in terms of jealousy and envy, you want to think of jealousy as involving like a third person or a third party in one way, a third object, if you will. And Melanie Klein talks a lot about that in her objects relations theory in terms of jealousy, where there has to be a third party in order for jealousy to exist because there's a threat there that this thing is going to disappear. Whereas with envy, you want to think of it as like the movie with Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and Kevin Spacey, that's the one, and Kevin Spacey, where they talk about the 7 deadly sins. And Kevin Spacey's, I mean, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen it, but Kevin Spacey's sin at the end of the movie is the idea of envy. He envied Brad Pitt and his wife and his future baby. So envy and jealousy, as I had mentioned, are quite distinct from each other, and it's important for us to understand the distinction so that we can use them in conversation in the right way.